All right, let's go through the process of kind of telling a story, and we'll look at some different features that we could do as well. So here I have gone ahead and I've placed some different video clips. I have this title that comes in, and it's going to be a little slow on this side of the screen, but I have a title. I have this person setting up their tent. So you can see all of my clips along this timeline right here. Now, I don't have any audio yet. I would probably add in some different sound effects or some music and some narration with the story, but let's kind of go ahead and look at some things. So the first thing I did is I have added a motion text. So I went to text, and there's a variety of things that I can do right here. I can put them in here. And I actually chose this one since it's a title scene. But there are a lot of really fun ones that I can choose right here and do different things with. But to edit it, I double-clicked, and I'm able to change the words of my two lines right here. And I can change some different colors as well. So this color right here is the background color, and you saw it play earlier with that blue. And I'm assuming the white was, there were some bars there. So I could work with that if I wanted. And if I wanted to, I can make it bigger or rotate it, different things like that. But I'm just going to keep it as is. All right. And then I go straight into our video right here, where I have this video clip of this person. They're doing their tent and they're testing it out. And then I go straight into this hiking scene right here. Now, some of this doesn't seem very natural. Like, why would you just switch over to that? Like, there wasn't a transition or anything. So transitions can be very helpful for us from going from one scene to another. And sometimes it depends, like, what kind of transition do you want? Like, I probably don't want these curtains on this one because I'm not doing different things like that. I might want this dip to black one here. So I'm going to put it in there, and we'll see what it looks like now, and we'll see if I like that or not. Sometimes when you put a transition in, it will trim off the ends of your videos. So you might not like how that transition ends up looking. And we'll see if this one will actually play for us or not. So in this one, there wasn't like too much important stuff that got cut off there. I can make the transition go longer if I wanted to. But I'm going to show you another way that you can kind of transition from a clip to a clip. Okay? I could have something like this where it's overlapping a little bit, and I can click on my button right here, and I could add in this fade in and fade out, and it gives me these little markers right here. And so if I look at this clip now, it's gonna, sorry, I got this one over here. Let's look. Right here. It's gonna fade out like that. And I can change like how quickly it fades out by using these markers and things like that. So I might want this one right here to fade in, and maybe, oops, let's have it fade in. So now let's look at this transition, how they're going to kind of overlap each other. Okay, and that kind of makes for a smoother transition. And I could do the same thing over here as well. I didn't, see, I'll click, and we'll do a fade. And we can see how this transition looks. Okay, so sometimes using a fade is going to be a better option for you. Okay. So I have these different things right here, and I might, I'm going to move them all a little bit closer. We won't go through the whole story right here, but you can imagine that I'm narrating this story and I'm adding in some of these transitions right here. I'm going to do the green screen on this clip with my color keying. And then I'm going to give this one I'm just going to give it a fade out right here. So you can imagine my story right here, gone camping, a true-ish, not really, story. One day a girl was getting ready to go camping. She had set up her tent and was going for a hike. She kept hiking until she saw the beautiful sky that God had made. After watching for a bit, she decided it was time to go back down and go to her tent for a good night's rest. The next morning, when she woke up to open up her tent, she realized she was in the middle of an asteroid belt. And I can kind of play the video right here, and then maybe I go into another scene or something like that, and continue my story. Okay, a couple other things though, like if I'm looking at this, I really don't want to spend, look, I'm almost spending almost 20 seconds of her hiking up, 20 seconds of her hiking down. I am able to change the speed of this clip as well. And I could do that by, not going to the effects, sorry, by double clicking on it, going to, let's see, where are you? This one, speed. Okay, it's 15 seconds right here. I can speed it up so that it's going 4 times. And I could save those changes. Okay, and now you'll notice that she's going to be walking a whole lot faster. And in this case, it doesn't look too smooth, so maybe I wouldn't do it like 4 times, but maybe 2 times. Okay, and then we can look. Okay, and that's not so bad. So there are ways that you can speed up those clips as well. So I hope that you'll use some of these different tools right here, such as fading things in, layering things on top of each other, to tell your wonderful stories.